Hello and welcome back to King Chaos Gaming. My name is Chaos and this is Niche, a genetic survival game. We're coming back to our tiny tribe of creatures on their new island, getting ready to do their exploring. In the last episode, we had Adam and Eve, and they had a wealth of children. Alabaster and Ellis, their oldest sons, Alabaster and Ellis, have actually passed away by now, so we are stuck more with the later generations like Della and Dusty and Vladimir. And then we have a wanderer named Rorokir, and they had another daughter named Isla. And Isla so far has been Rorokir's mate, and she has had her one child, Brownie. And he's a little weakling, but he will be one of our collectors because he has the nimble finger, so he'll be really helpful with that. And then we have his brother Flash, who is also kind of weak because he has double nimble fingers, but he doesn't have the spiky body or the big body. So they're both going to be collectors, and they're going to need to be protected by maybe some stronger creatures in the future. We're going to try and breed a stronger pack. So in the mutation menu, I went to put Claw in there before, but I think I took it out for her kids because I wanted to see if I could breed the Poison Fangs back onto her children. And I didn't necessarily succeed, so no luck with that. We have Rekor, who is Ellis's. Yeah, I don't know. I spaced out for a second. I'm kind of tired. Oh well. And strangely enough, I remember this. This is the corpse of Alabaster, and this is the corpse of Ellis, and Rekor was over there saying her final goodbyes to her father. But Rekor is the daughter of Ellis, and I opened up the freaking mutation menu instead of the family tree of Kawana, who was another drifter, and Ellis, who is dead. For some reason, where is Alabaster? Alabaster was taken off the list completely. Oh, because he never had any kids. I see. That's so weird. He's just not on this list at all, I guess. Well, that's sad. I really loved Alabaster. He was honestly one of my favorites. But I might seeing as Isla is definitely going to pass away before Rorokir, I think maybe Rorokir might try and find comfort in Rekor and maybe pass on more kids because the pack needs fresh blood. The only problem is that if I breed them, their child is almost definitely going to be blind, and I don't think I want that. So it's either a hit or a miss with that breeding pair. I might end up breeding him to Della, but then I have the immunity issue where I have G, and I don't want to accidentally replicate G. So honestly, we're going to slap the we're going to leave the mutations menu as it is. We're going to move him right next to his wife. We're going to have her him breed with her. We're going to slide her back into a nest. And Brownie is going to sit with his mom and his little brother. And Della, being one of the only creatures to actually have turns left, will peek at the grass around Dusty. I think I might sniff around, see if there's anything like moles. There's no moles, can't hear any. So Della will She was going to wait for record, but she's going to push on a little bit, and then we're going to pass the turn. And it rained, which is great because those, I can hear rabbits in the distance, but those bushes were turning brown, which means that they were dying. So Record's going to do her primary job as a collector and collect the berries, and Isla on her last day is going to collect her berries. And they've updated the game so that creatures can now have children as they pass, so I might have her have one more kid before she passes. But this baby came out not really a collector. She'll probably be an explorer because she did get that big body, which is great. She actually got the spit snout, which passed over the poison fangs, which, oh well, it's no big deal. But yeah, her child, I'm gonna rename her, but first I want to make sure that I'm remembering whose gems are going where. And her gem is orange, and I said his gem would be orange. So we're actually going to, I want to move Flash first. I want him to take a step, maybe towards this side, out of the nest. Oh, that was a bad idea. That leaves Rekor in the dark, but I'll have Brownie just come keep her company, and she might she'll thank him oh, thank you, youngster. She's getting kind of older. She's gonna follow Della out into the wilderness. They're trying to clear out this tree so that they can have a good spot to eat from. And there's our first acorn, and Vladimir can pick that right up. And I love Vladimir. He's a beautiful panda. I love the black mane. It always just looks good on creatures. The black mane is honestly my favorite. But anyway, we're gonna have Isla pop out of this nest, and then we're gonna have Rokir move over and breed with her, and he'll stick by his family for her last day. Dusty, I'll deal with. Dusty is going to split off a little bit from the rest of his family. He's going to find a berry bush, apparently, even though he can't collect from it, which sucks, but he's going to use his turns to start splitting off in the other direction just to make his own way. He doesn't feel like he necessarily belongs because he's only got that digging paw. He's not really a collector, and he's not really an explorer like his family, so he might want to make his own path. Maybe he'll find his own female to start a family with. But Lararico, and she's a spotty little white baby. Well, she's not white. She actually has gray fur. But yeah. I'm going to rename her. Her brothers are Flash and Brownie. I'm going to name her Snowdrop. And I think maybe it'll be one word. Yeah, there we go. So this is little Snowdrop, and her father, Rokir, is very happy to see her. He's like, oh my god, you look so much like me. Little spit snout baby. Oh, what's her eye color? Yeah, she has brown eyes. He has black eyes. Either way, we're gonna pass the turn, and sadly, Isla passed away. And she had one more child, and her child's name is Isis, and honestly that name is beautiful, and I'm just gonna keep it. She's just a beautiful little white girl. I didn't mean white. Why did I say white? She's a beautiful little gray girl. She's a beautiful little white girl. Yeah, I'm kind of tired, so I'm rambling, and I just wanted to. I almost didn't record because I was so tired. I just didn't feel like it. But I love playing these games, and I promised that I'd upload every single day. So I'm just I'll get on with it. That's fine. I can record. It's not too hard. She's got the blind recessives, but she's got the normal eyes. She has the big nose with poison fang recessives. All her kids have the poison fang recessives, so of course they can pass them on later. They both have F and K. He has B and K. No, that's A. A and K. And she has let's click out. And Little Snowdrop also has F and K. So like a lot of them have F and K, F and K. And he has G and K, and we already have G in here in like other creatures, so like Della, he's got F and B, and then Dusty has A and G. Either way, none of them would really be doing anything with his family, but yeah. Snowdrop's is gonna just kind of like move out of the nest just to clear the space. Flash is gonna try and maybe catch up with his brother, Brownie, since they look like little brown twins. And Rukir is going to mourn his mate and collect some berries while he sits by his newborn daughter, Isis. And then we have Vladimir sitting by his tree. He can collect up those acorns, clear out some more grass, and then like take a step and start moving around the tree to light it up. And Della can clear some grass, maybe dig up some more food, and then kind of move this way just so Rekor can kind of scoot around her too, maybe. Like she'll come over here, collect some of that grass, and I think Dusty can like kind of slide this way, and he can peek at that. And he's finding a bunch of berry bushes all on his own. So we'll sniff around. And whoa, honestly, there's a crap ton of berry bushes over here. I should be hard pressed to go chase those rabbits out there. But we'll have Flash scoot up this way, and then we'll have Brownie collect these berries. And then we're going to skip the turn and see if we can snag those pesky rabbits. No, we can't. Of course a carnivore comes after our blind creature. She can't see him. So he's hiding there right next to her in plain sight, and she can't see him. Oh God, this isn't good. This is really bad. We don't have a lot of strong creatures. Like, our strength is not that great. I mean, we teamed up on them on the other island and did a good job, but like everybody has like 2 strength. She has 1. She has 2. He has 2. Oh man. I think he's the only one who, no, he also has 2. I must have been thinking of another game where a creature was like mad strong, but like Dusty knows there's a carnivore. He's going to swing back this way and try and protect Rekor. Rekor only has 1, so she needs to actually get away. She can peek at this grass and keep sliding this way. Vladimir can come this way. Swipe at him. This is really bad. Oh my God, it's got 9 days left. This is a problem because there's nobody over there that can get there fast enough to actually like help a hell of a lot. Like, he can't move very far, and it's like someone's gonna get hurt. Della moves over there to do her duty, and I don't have any more like poison creatures either, so it's just kind of depressing. But Flash can collect some berries, and Brownie only has 1, so I think Brownie's gonna move this way just to like kind of light up parts of the territory. And then we have little Isis, and Isis is going to take her first steps out of the nest. We'll have Rokir move this way so he can collect up that nest, honestly. And his daughter can easily collect all those berries, and they're going to I have to keep using that nest, so they might actually stay populated over here. But yeah, someone's definitely gonna get hurt in this next turn, and I really don't want that to happen, but it's just how it has to be. So we're gonna pass a turn, and no one got hurt because he decided to run. Huh. That's actually really helpful. So we're going to have Dusty move back this way and kill him. Like, he actually, like, doomed himself by moving. So we're going to have Rekor come this way, and she's very grateful that Dusty was, like, the first person to come to her aid, and she's just going to, come congratulate him on a job well done, and I'm going to sniff around again, because we definitely lost those rabbits now. Oh, man, the stupid frickin' carnivore made me lose my rabbit dinner. But whatever. And Della is getting really old. And I don't want to, like, lose. I don't know. I want everyone to at least have one kid before they pass. And it's just like, I don't want her to, like, just disappear without having any kind of kid. But I don't want to breed her with, what's his face? Rorokir. I love how I just called him what's his face, because he's got G, and I don't want that double G, and I can't breed her. Oh my flippin' god, I moved her without meaning to. Oh god. Cool. Move back this way. I'm so tired of accidentally moving things. I don't want to breed her with her brother, because that's nasty, but their genes don't match up, actually. Oh, yes, they do. They both have B. Why do I keep mistaking A and B? Either way, she's going to pass soon, but I want her to have a kid. So I'm gonna leave her where she is right this second, because I'll see how far I can get him to go. This isn't good. Okay, I can drop a nest on top of a bunny burrow, which is a really weird thing to be able to do, but whatever. So I don't know if I want to try very hard for the poison fangs, but I might just leave the the mutation menu as it is, and we're gonna have Vladimir peek at this, knock down some acorns, collect an acorn. He left his kids, but they're pretty capable on their own. So little Snowdrop is sitting over here, and her sister Isis is keeping the area lit, and she's kind of just like talking to her brother Flash, who shares the whole double nimble finger trait, and they're pretty close. Flash is dreaming of going off with his brother Brownie, but knows that he has a different job because he can collect so much better, and his brother is better suited for sneaking around in the grass. So they had to part ways, but he thinks he'll be really close to his sister Isis. So we're gonna pass the day, and Baroque here gave Della her wish, and she was able to bear a healthy little girl who also has a spiky body, who has the G and the K and not the double G, which is great. She also carries the Poison Fang recessives, and her name is Recis, but I'm going to rename her. And her mother is just sitting there with her, enjoying her last day of life, and her newborn, Recis, who I'm going to name oh, I didn't click on it. Let's see. I'm gonna name her Pine. It's like when for some reason looking at her I just keep thinking pine cone, but her name is Pine. So this is Pine, and we're gonna have Dusty continue his journey out into the grass and maybe like have him peek at every single berry bush that he can. And while he's doing that, the siblings can all collect their berries. He's got the brown. I meant the orange. He's got the orange. She's got the orange. And then Snowdrop should have the orange. But yeah. We're gonna have Brownie peek in this grass, collect this nut, collect that acorn that he's sitting on top of. We're gonna have Vladimir collect this acorn and then scoot this way so that he can actually clear out the rest of the grass around. And might have Rogue here kind of scoot towards the shore because he can pick up shells. And I think Rekor for now is going to stay around Della and her newborn while she passes away, because Rekor really looked up to Della, and she'll be really sad to know that she passed. I was going to say see her pass, but she's blind, so she can't actually see. And I don't want to waste Isis's turns, so let's actually move her by the shore with her dad so she can pick up the shell. And her sister can slide to the other side of this just to like illuminate to see if there's any shells. He's already picked that clean, so he might actually scoot up this way just to look around. I'm just having him look. And Rekor pretty much is out of turns, so I'm gonna end the episode here because I don't want it to be too long. And I don't know. It's just, I feel like this is a good enough place to end it. So, this has been a Niche, another episode of Niche. Got some stuff done. It's pretty mellow right now. I mean, having a carnivore attack isn't really mellow, but, I don't know. Could have been worse, I guess. Everything can always be worse. But, yeah. That'll end out today's episode. So I will see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.